around the city. First, I want to thank you all for being so kind as I grieve the loss of my grandfather. But also, let's get into this video. So in today's video, you're going to see, first of all, I'm recording this intro and outro after I recorded the other part of my video. So here's what happened. I decided to harvest the final round of greens from my backyard garden because we got down to 27, 26 degrees the other night, and I did not want to leave my greens in the garden because I didn't want them to freeze, and that's kind of low. If it were in the 30s, even 31, 32, I would leave the greens in the raised beds, but 20 something degrees is a little chilly, so I decided to harvest all of them. Now I had to harvest them right after I got off of work, and you know, when I get off of work, there's really only about 45 minutes to roughly an hour of sunlight left, so I had to hurry up and harvest these greens from all 5 of the raised beds that they were planted in, and that took quite a while, especially because it was so cold and my hands were getting cold. Well, without further ado, let's get started.
So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off this first collard green leaf. And please excuse my voice. I know it sounds crazy. I am overcoming a cold. But I put all of the leaves that I harvested in that large trash bag that you saw. It's big enough to get all of the leaves that I harvest in there. And trust me, we're going to harvest a lot of greens today. So after I harvested the collard greens, I moved on to the mustards, but you can see here that I had to do some weeding. I don't know what it is, but these weeds grew so fast. That's okay. I'm going to take care of them though. These mustard greens were so big. I'm so grateful for this harvest.
Alright y'all, so you just saw that clip of me harvesting these beautiful greens. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it was dark out there, right? Well, guess what? Let's count just how many I harvested. I got 1 bag of turnips, not just the turnip greens, but the actual turnip roots. Now, the turnips, I wouldn't say it filled the whole bag. I would say it filled, you know, about right here, but that's still a lot. Now granted, the turnip roots didn't get too big. You know, they're about this size, about the size of a small apple. And I'm wondering if it's because where I got my seeds from, or the particular type of turnips that I planted. Those were purple top turnips, so I wondered if I planted another type of turnip, would the root have gotten bigger? But I'm grateful nonetheless. And I also got some collards. I didn't get too many collards, but hey, this is more than nothing, right? This was my first time growing collards. And I do think there are some things that I could do differently to ensure that I have an even bigger harvest next year. But hey, I'm grateful for all of this. And then I have 2 full bags of mustard greens. Okay, I'm lying. Like a bag and a half of mustard greens. So I'm really excited because that means I have 4 bags of greens. Okay, 4 bags of greens. So now we're gonna go and wash them. Okay, let's go in the kitchen and get our hands all cleaned up so we can wash these greens and preserve them. Let's go. So as you all can see, the first thing we're gonna do is fill your sink up with water. Obviously, I'm just gonna fill, you know, 1/2 with water because I'll wash this on this half and then drain it out on this side and then wash it over here and then put it over here. And so basically, I'm just gonna be going back and forth until I think that the greens are nice and, you know, cleaned off. So let's get started. We're gonna start with the mustard greens. Y'all, look at the green color in this. Look at this. This is my favorite part of washing greens. Look at this color. Look at this. That's real chlorophyll right there. You see that? Chlorophyll. My goodness. That is just so beautiful to me. I will never get over it. I will never get over it. And the smell, oh.